We are hearing more shocking confessions from Drew Peterson, the ex-Illinois cop convicted of murdering his third wife, Kathleen Stavio, more than a decade ago. He's also suspected of killing his fourth wife, Stacey Peterson, before she vanished in 2007. The 70-year-old father of four is serving a 38-year prison sentence. And now he's sitting down with Ashley Banfield for a News Nation exclusive interview where he reveals his theories on what happened.
Did you ever hit Stacey?
Never.
Did you ever hit Kathleen?
No, never.
Did you ever hit Vicky?
No.
Did you ever hit Carol?
No.
The allegations of abuse against you from all of those women, all lies.
Well, it depends what they're saying. You know, I mean, it's just like you two can go out in the car and get into it, and next day both of you are going to have a different explanation of what took place. So.
Well, three of them at least have said that you were physically abusive. Did all of them lie?
Well, if they said that, then they were lying.
All of them?
Yes.
You were never physically abusive ever
No. Nope.
with any of your wives?
Mm-mm.
Did you kill Stacey?
No.
Did you kill Kathleen?
No.
Why does everybody believe you did?
People want to believe it. People want to believe that I did something wrong or I killed somebody because it's juicy.
All right, I'd like to welcome in investigative journalist Steph Watts, who covered the Drew Peterson case from the very beginning. Also spent time with Drew at his home just after Stacey vanished. Steph, thank you so much for your time. I know you saw this. What was your biggest takeaway from this interview with Drew?
Well, my biggest takeaway is Drew's continuing to victim bash. All these years later, he was blaming Kathleen for having a temper. He was saying Stacey had issues of running away in her family because her mother did. So the continual victim bashing. Drew Peterson needs to remember that he is in prison because a jury convicted him for the murder of Kathleen Stavio.
Why do you think he granted Ashley this interview?
You know what? That's the million-dollar question. First of all, it was an incredible interview. Ashley was amazing, and she was so prepared. Drew Peterson was not prepared. He clearly didn't think this through. And some of the statements that he made, for example, he said, if I say that I didn't do it, people are going to say, oh, right. If I admit that I did it, people are going to say, I told you so. An innocent man doesn't make that statement. An innocent man says, I didn't do this, and I'll never waver from that statement. The reason he did is he's a sociopath who wants attention, and he certainly got it.
You know, Stacey Peterson vanished back in 2007. Steph, do you think we'll ever know exactly what happened to his fourth wife?
Well, I think it's really clear from Ashley's interview that Drew Peterson is not going to be the person to tell us what happened to Stacey. However, as you know, we have an upcoming special for Crime Nation, 2-hour special on Drew Peterson. And there's people in that special that believe they may have information and knowledge of what happened to Stacey Peterson. So I think that we will learn what happened to Stacey, but it's not going to come from Drew. That's the last card he has. He plays that card, and no one's ever interested in talking to him again.
And my last question for you, at one point, Drew says he wants to be forgotten, wants to be left alone. Is that true? I mean, does he think he's smarter than everyone else?
He certainly thinks he's smarter than everybody else, but clearly by doing this interview, he doesn't want to be left alone. He's looking frail. His health seems to be declining, but he certainly still loves the limelight. I think Ashley said it best from the very beginning. Drew, used the media. I love his statement where he says, oh, the jury was influenced by the media. Well, if you truly believe that, then those are grounds for a new trial, and I would suggest you get yourself an attorney. So he's continuing to play the game, and we'll continue to listen, and maybe he'll slip up and tell us what he did to Stacey.
Maybe he will. Investigative journalist Steph Watts on this case from the very beginning. Thank you.
Thank you so much.